I basically just spend my life trying to find 5 minutes to half an hour in which to write music, and the rest of my time is devoted pretty much to them. But maybe that's why, you know, we were talking about this before, about why this record is called Low Fantasy. Maybe because in my little dungeon room, I needed an escape. I needed a portal to another dimension, and that's where the album title came from.
Sing it louder. How about I do it in time this time? Would you like that?
It's really ridiculous, and at this point I think, you know, hopefully I would think that I deserved my own space in which to create, but no, that's not the case at all. So I'm a slave to my kids' will and whim, and I've been forced to take drastic measures and lock myself in the basement. I'm lucky to have my spot now. It was better than the last record where I had to actually move their toys out of the way in order to create a little zone.
Amongst the Legos.
Exactly. And sitting on a tiny little chair, you know, like a kid's chair. I'm not even joking. I wish I were joking, but that's what I was doing before.
Okay.
Yeah.
We heard that when you guys start your tours, or you have a new record or new project, you go to a little pub you live in NDG. Tell us about this tradition.
Well, it's a tradition of needing a few, you know, stiff drinks before we go out on the road to steel our courage. I don't know if that's the kind of tradition I want to inspire other people to follow.
Responsibly, drinking responsibly.
Of course, always responsible, only one at a time. And yeah, we go to a nice little pub in NDG, and then we hit the road, and it just seems to settle us before we go off on tour. And we always like to start our first show. Our first show we have to be a bit hungover.
Okay.
Because then you feel like that first show isn't a first show. It feels like you've already been on the road.
So you're already in that state where you've been on the road, you're a little bit haggard.
Exactly. So it's a big mind game.
This is a race and I hope you come last. You're on a bridge to know when you get that far.
It's difficult, you know, but so is going to work 9 to 5 and missing a lot of what happens during the day. So as much as I do have to go out on the road, I get to balance it when I'm at home. Instead of working, I get to spend my days, you know, doing things like that a lot of people, other, you know, working moms and dads don't get a chance to do. So you just have to sort of find the balance in between the two, and just not go on the road like we used to for 3 or 4 months at a time. That just doesn't exist for us anymore.
Do you think the kids know who you are now? Are they old enough to realize that you're Sam Roberts and you're in the Sam Roberts band?
I don't know. I don't ever want them to think about me that way, to be honest with you. And yeah, maybe once in a while somebody will say things or just show up and want a picture taken, and they'll say, "Why are you taking a picture with my dad?" And I want it to stay that way. I don't want them to think of fame as something to, you know, crave in any way or to pursue even.
So we'll make sure that they never ever see this interview. Sam Roberts, thank you.
Watch TV. No, they do watch TV. That's not true. I wanted to be one of those parents who, well, my kids don't watch TV, but they do.
Okay. I'm sure they don't see this one somehow. Thank you so much, Sam. Continued success, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Montreal's own Sam Roberts, and I remember a couple years ago at Canada Day, I met Sam Roberts and the band, and I could see, it is true, I could see their kids running around, chasing their dads, and it's just so nice to see, and they're so well-grounded, great people right here from Montreal. All right.